Hey everyone, so we're back with a new drawing. This is a panel from a short story that I'm working on. Previous to this, Amelia has fallen into a very deep, what she thought was a tide pool. So here she's meeting the fish that she saw from the surface. Here just laying in some groundwork, haha. Pretty sure I used that joke last time, so sorry, not sorry. Learning that watercolor is a lot about layers, which is interesting, and transparent layers, because working with acrylics you get a lot of layering, of course, but it's more just getting, like, covering things up behind things, and it's very different. So coming in with this lovely blue background, this is the ultramarine, and it is just lovely. I'll have to post a picture sometime of the panel just before this, because it is all the blues, and it is lovely. Fighting always with this pen and the amount of water that it puts out. But apparently I'm still too stubborn to actually use like a regular brush. So well, my new desk is at an angle, so having a pot of water is kind of annoying. So putting in these like mountainy things in the background, I discovered this technique accidentally while doing another comic. I put in the mountains and then tried to put in the sky before it was dry, and it was a bad time. But in this case, it's good because I want it to be kind of wibbly wobbly in the background. Kind of washing over everything with this blue, just to give you that sense of being under the water. And coming in with green for the seaweed. I've got the seaweed kind of parted here, like she's coming down into it, and it is rushing to get out of the way. Really like this green. It's just like nice and vibrant. I suppose all of my colors are nice and vibrant now that I'm using my new ones. Putting in some little rocks here. And some definition in this kind of wall, which I think makes a big difference. I know it's very little actual work. And so taking off the masking fluid so we can get into all these details. Now this is my old watercolors again, because just like last time, I had used them for the previous panels, so here we are. I probably could have tried to make it with my new ones, but I would have had to try to be very consistent across all of the panels making these colors, especially that purple, and I am not confident enough to do that yet. This little yellow guy, he's got this like orange fin on the top of his head that I realized afterward that I never put on for the previous panels. So that may be going away in editing. I haven't decided yet. I suppose I could add it on in editing instead. And I forgot to take off some masking fluid. But this just coming in with the markers to solidify Amelia. Sorry about all the shaking. I didn't realize that when every time I take a marker out of my case, it kind of wobbles like that. Woobloo. If you're wondering if I have any kind of technique for her little patch here, there's a green bit at the top and a green bit at the bottom and blue in between. There's nothing, I'm not making a particular landmass or anything like that. So this is the scary part. I don't want it to look like she's outside of the water, like in an aquarium. So I gotta wash her over with some blue. And it's a little terrifying. Already we're a little deeper with it in the middle, though of course it's not going to be consistent underwater, so that's okay. And these guys do get the water treatment. And putting in some little bubbles. I have mixed feelings about the Chinese white for the bubbles as opposed to just a marker. Sometimes it comes out really nice, like it is now, and other times you can't even see it, which is very annoying. But overall, I think a good choice. And now just finishing it off with some lining for the outside. I think it finishes it off nicely. I don't know if you can really see on the video, but it's pretty good. So there you have it. Thanks so much for watching.